This is speaking about a time when Nancy did something challenging. What did you do?
I fly a plane
Why did you decide to do it?
because it's an illusion of snow to fly an airplane and feel adrenaline.
Was it your first time?
6 months ago,
How did you prepare for it?
take class for know an airplane. Was with discipline and autoesteem.
What were you most afraid of?
Think that I crashed and died.
How did you feel while you were doing it?
I feel that was free and adrenaline made that was other person in this moment.
Did anything go wrong?
Yes,
What?
the height was very clean, can crash it at any time.
How did you feel afterwards?
Good, happy for the action that made.
Was it as challenging as you thought it would be?
Yes, totally.
Would you do it again?
Yes.
This is speaking about a wedding that Nancy had been. Who was getting married and how did you know them?
My cousin, and for the family, my mother.
Where, when, and what time of year did the ceremony take place?
In Zacualpan, December 17 in the church of Zacualpan.
What was the weather like?
Was somewhere that cool.
What were you wearing?
I wore a long dress.
What did the bride and groom wear?
The bride wore a dress white and the groom a suit black.
How many people did you know at the wedding?
About 400 people.
Where was the reception held?
In the party room Zacualpan.
What did you have to eat and drink?
At the reception, eating mole and carnitas and drinking tequila and beer.
Did anybody give a speech?
No.
Did the guests give the bride and groom presents?
Yes, a present of ceramic.
How did the day end?
With dancing.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
Yes, was funny.
This is speaking about Nancy's favorite restaurant. What's the restaurant called and where is it?
The Picacho Oro y Plata of Zacualpan.
What type of restaurant is it?
A family business.
What's the interior like?
The decoration of crafts.
What's the atmosphere like?
Relaxed with great care and warmth.
What do the waiters and waitresses wear?
Simple border jeans.
What kind of food do they serve?
Beef in green sauce, mole, hogada chili, and other more.
What's the service like?
Excellent.
How often do you go there?
1 or 2 times a week.
When was the last time you went?
The last Saturday.
Who did you go with and what did you have?
My mother and to eat mole.
Now is your turn, Nancy. What was this person who made a big impression on you?
A great lawyer.
What was his name?
His name is Olivo.
When and how did you meet him?
When I traveled in a taxi to Toluca.
How old were you?
I was 21 years old.
How old was he?
45 years.
What were you doing at this time?
Taking a taxi to Toluca, Ixtapan.
What was he doing?
The same.
How did you get to know him?
Talking with him about his job.
Why did he make such a big impression?
For his trajectory in the job, in the life.
What did you learn from him?
I learned the form about work as a lawyer in an office.
What is he doing now?
Work at his own.
When was the last time you saw him?
Like 6 months.
Nancy will tell me about somebody's home she have stayed in. Whose home did you stay in?
My friend Maribel.
When did you stay there and how long did you stay for?
I stayed there 3 years ago and I stayed for 1 year
What was the purpose of your stay?
because my classes finishes so late and my house is far from her.
How did you get there?
My friend,
Who lived in the house and what were they like?
all of her family, and they are very sweet.
How did their lifestyle differ from yours?
The activities.
What was the house like?
The house was very big.
What were the best moments of your stay?
When we went out to have fun together as a family without distinction.
Would you like to stay there again?
Yes,
Why?
because the family are friendly.
Nancy will tell me about her most treasured possession. What is your most treasured possession?
Carved image.
What's it made of?
The wood.
How old is it?
15 years.
How long have you had it?
10 years.
Did somebody give it to you or did you acquire it yourself?
My father gave it to me.
What special significance does it have?
All the moment that we prayed together.
Did it belong to somebody else before?
Yes, my father.
Does it remind you of a particular person?
I remember my father.
Does it remind you of a time, a place, or an event in the past?
Yes, when he died because he gave to me before it.
Where do you keep your treasured possession?
I put it on my desk.
Who will you leave it to when you die?
Maybe to my son or daughter.